first of all, me and America, we're like BFFs. We know each other. But I learned something new about you that I actually didn't know before. You are the youngest of 6.
Yep.
So what was that like? Because I only have one sibling, and I can't imagine what that feels like. That big of a family. It's probably awesome.
It's a big family. I'm the youngest, as you said, and you know, I was never babied. Like, people assume the youngest is babied. I had to learn how to like sing and dance to get fed. You know, I was like, me too. Like, and I still eat really, really fast. And when people give me that look, I'm like, I'm the youngest of 6. I had to eat fast to like get it in. You know.
I love that you say you had to sing and dance to get fed, because in my mind, instantly, I'm like, my Indian parents, if I sang and danced, they'd be like, no dinner for you. You may be the baby of the family, but you're the only one that is, no big deal, been in a Jay-Z and Beyonce music video. No big deal.
Is true.
We have the pictures to show it. I mean, we take a moment. Tell me everything. How did this happen?
Well, Ava DuVernay called me, which is like, I'm dead there, and said, oh, I'm working on this thing. And I'm like, yes, 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 whatever it is, yes. And she's like, it's a music video. I'm like, I'm there, whatever. She's like, it's a Jay-Z video. I was like, I'm literally dead. But she like asked me to come play like the leader of this like dystopian revolution, and it just sounded so fun. And then when we got there, the hair and the makeup and the wardrobe and then the lighting, it was all so amazing. I mean, it was one short day of working with her, but it was a dream come true.
I mean, how cool did you feel?
I mean, so cool. Like, the coolest. It was like my inner lion came out. I loved it.
I mean, you look great, so congratulations on that. While we're talking about rap, you know, the breaking question I have is, did you have a hot girl summer? What was your summer like?
I had a pretty hot girl summer. Basically, my weekends ended up just being like by the pool and inviting whoever wanted to come over. And I didn't even know about hot girl summer till some of my Ugly Betty co-stars came over. But we put on sunglasses and did a hot girl summer, like sipping our rosé photo shoot. So I felt very, very cool. But then it ended tragically. The segue. On my last like Sunday of my hot girl summer, I stepped on a bee by the pool.
You stepped on a bee?
I stepped on, not on purpose. Like, I was standing there, like, hosing my child down. And then, like, I stepped backwards, and it hurt. Like, I haven't been stung by a bee since I was 9. And then I thought, that sucked. I got stung by a bee. And then the next day, I couldn't step on my foot. Like, I couldn't step on it. Turns out, bee stings can get infected real quick. I, like, missed work. I mean, this bee took me out for, like, 2 weeks. I mean, granted, it like lost its life, but so that sucks. But but like, bee stings are no joke.
No, and you know what's so funny is I'm glad you brought this up. I mean, I'm sorry, but also I'm glad you brought this up because you texted me saying, hey, I can't come to your party because I got stung by a bee. And I remember getting this text being like, this is the worst damn lie I've ever heard. This is the worst. So this is all a ploy. And backstage, I'm like, okay, I gotta go out there, gotta talk with the bee again. Gotta talk with the funny.
You thought it was a lie?
No, well, I kept reading, but initially it was just like stung by a bee, and I was like. And then you went on to say you went into details about it being infected.
Like a whole thing. And people on social, like, and I posted something like, oh, this bee sting laid me out. And like, people were just sending me like rolly eye emojis. Like, what are you talking about? So I had to post a picture of my infected foot. I regretted it immediately. Like, I hate when people post gross things on their bodies. Like, I'm not about the pimple popping and the, you know, but I had to like save my name so people didn't think I was like a liar about the bee sting. You thought